Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do birdhouse runs. It is very simple to do. I'll show you guys exactly how to set up your inventory and unlock all the teleports. But right now what I'm going to do is post a timestamp on the screen. You guys can just follow along whichever part that you want to watch. If you're very new to this birdhouse runs, you probably want to start from the beginning. That way you can watch all the stuff that I'm going to be covering. So here are the requirements of doing birdhouse runs. You need to have the Bon Voyage quest done in order to access Fossil Island. Once you have done that, you also need to have at least 5 hunter and 5 construction in order to at least make a birdhouse. If you have higher levels of crafting and hunter, that'll benefit you for making birdhouses. So I'll start this guide with showing you guys how to make DIGSITE pendants. So if you have never made a DIGSITE pendant before, you'll need to come here to the Varrock Museum, which is northeast of the Varrock Center. So I'll show you guys on the map where that is. But you just want to run northeast into this museum. You should be able to come here if you've done that quest DIGSITE before. So what you want to do is when you get here, you want to take the tools from the wall. And you want to grab every single tool. So when you have grabbed everything on the wall, what you want to do is wield the leather boots and leather gloves. And then you want to search this first pile for the DIGSITE specimen rocks. You're going to have to do this one at a time when you pick up one of these unclean finds. You're going to want to use it on the specimen table and keep going back and forth until you find a thing that called the clean necklace. It looks like a ruby necklace, but you'll see it once you get it. It's a 1 in 51 chance of getting it, so just keep going back to the DIGSITE specimen rocks. Use that unclean find on the specimen table until you find the clean necklace. Once you find the clean necklace, you want to use it on the one of these archaeologists that are cleaning on the table, and then you'll have learned how to make a DIGSITE pendant. So now that you learn how to unlock the DIGSITE pendant, I highly recommend that you make a whole bunch of them because you will be using them quite a bit to teleport around Fossil Island. Just buy a whole bunch of ruby necklaces from the Grand Exchange, use the level 3 enchant spell, which is level 49 magic to use, and then make a whole bunch of the DIGSITE pendants and then store them in your bank. So hopefully you've made a whole bunch of DIGSITE pendants. If this is your first time, I'll show you guys how to unlock all the different teleports, as well as showing you guys all the different mushroom trees that you have to unlock. They're basically just like spirit trees for traveling around Fossil Island if you don't know what mushroom trees are. So I'll show you guys how to do that first. So what I would do is bring maybe a teleport out of there, as well as your DIGSITE pendant, as well as a stamina potion just to run around. And what you want to do is you want to rub your DIGSITE pendant, and then that'll teleport you very close to the boat here. What you want to do is you want to run east, and then you want to quick travel the barge guard. So I'll quickly zoom out just a little bit so you can see more of the screen. So quick travel the barge guard, and then you will be located right at the top or the middle of Fossil Island. I'll show you guys how to unlock the first teleport. So what you want to do is you want to run here. I'll show you guys exactly how to get there, but you want to cross this agility shortcut and then run up until you hit this building right here. So I'll run to it first. I'll fast forward the clip, and you can see me run to the house on the hill. So we're now in the building. What you want to do is you want to run to the center here, and you want to use your DIGSITE pendant on the machine on the south side of this building. So you can see here there's a strange machine. Use your DIGSITE pendant on it, and that will unlock the Fossil Island teleport. I'll have to do it again, but you'll see that there's another option now on your DIGSITE pendant called Fossil Island, which is very useful. You also want to run north, and you also want to, if you haven't already, you want to use the magic mushroom tree just to unlock this teleport. And you should have none of these unlocked, so I'll now show you guys how to do that. Unlock the Verdant Valley and Mushroom Meadow. So once you have clicked on this magic mushroom tree, you should have that unlocked. You want to rub the DIGSITE pendant and then travel to the DIGSITE once again. And then on the world map, I'll show you guys where the magic mushroom trees are. There's one right here, that is Verdant Valley. And there's also one up here on the northwest side. This one's called the Mushroom Meadow. So I'll show you guys how to run to it first. I'll quickly fast forward, and you guys can just watch me run to these magic mushroom trees. All you really have to do is just click on them, and then you have that teleport permanently unlocked on Fossil Island. So I'll show you guys how to do that now. So we're now at the magic mush tree. What you want to do when you get here is just click on the tree, and then you want to, that should be unlocked now for the mycelium transportation system. But now I'm going to be showing you guys how to unlock the second one. You want to click the DIGSITE once again, and then you want to run east and then quick travel the barge guard once again. And then once you get to the middle of Fossil Island, you're going to want to run northwest. Once again, I'll just fast forward and you guys can just follow along. So we're at the last and final tree here. You just want to click that magic mush tree once again. You can also click House on the Hill, you can travel to Verdant Valley, and that should be unlocked now permanently for Fossil Island. So we've covered how to teleport around and do birdhouse runs. I'm now going to show you guys how to prep up the inventory to start up your first birdhouse run. So what you want to do is you want to buy a whole bunch of hop seeds. So I'll post it on the screen right now. There's a bunch of different ones that you can use on a birdhouse. You can use barley seeds, hammerstone seeds, Asgardian. It doesn't really matter, but you're going to have to use quite a few of them. So what I would do is go to the Grand Exchange or learn how to steal seeds from master farmers if you're an Iron Man. And you're going to want like a few hundred to a few thousand of these seeds because you're going to be using up a whole bunch of them. So I'll also link in the description box below the list of hop seeds. That way you can see all the different prices. So I'll now show you guys how to build birdhouses, which is very, very easy. What you want to do is you want to look at your stats and look at your hunter and crafting levels. So right now my hunter level is 50 and my crafting level is 76. Going onto this chart right here, it shows you guys exactly all of the different birdhouses that you guys can build. So depending on your hunter and crafting level is what you can make. So mine, for me at least, I have 76 crafting and 50 hunter. So the best thing I can build is the mahogany, unfortunately. If you have higher stats, higher crafting level, or higher hunter levels, you can use like yew or magic or redwood, and this does give better chances of nests, higher hunter XP, so I highly recommend you choose the best one that you can build. So when you figured out the best birdhouse that you can use, what you're going to want is you're going to need the logs for that house. So if I'm making, say, a magic birdhouse, you're going to need some magic logs. You're also going to need some clockwork. You can buy that from the Grand Exchange, or you can make it in your player-owned house. You're also going to want a hammer and chisel in order to make these birdhouses. So I'll go into RuneScape just to show you guys what I mean by how to make birdhouses. So what I usually have in my bank is I have a hammer and a chisel set up. I also have some clockwork set up, so I'll usually withdraw about 10. You want to get as many as you can. I would say have a minimum of at least 4 and a maximum of like 50, just so that way you can keep replenishing your stock when you need to. So I'll just withdraw. My best thing that I can build is mahogany birdhouses, so I have mahogany logs and some clockwork. So basically all you want to do is use your mahogany log on the clockwork and just build the birdhouse. And that is pretty much it. You'll have these birdhouses set. Just deposit them back into your bank. So that is basically the hardest part about doing birdhouse runs, which is prepping everything. I'll show you guys how my bank is set up. I have some clockworks first in my first spot. I have some mahogany logs in the second one. Whatever logs that you have that corresponds with the birdhouse that you want to build. I have a hammer and chisel in order to make those birdhouses. But what you want to bring with you is you want to bring some of the birdhouses that you made. You want to bring a total of 4. You want to bring all of your seeds or whatever that you bought. You also want to bring your DIGSITE pendant. And you're also going to want to teleport out of here. So I'll now show you guys exactly how I do a birdhouse run. So what you want to do is rub the DIGSITE pendant. And you want to use the Fossil Island option on your pendant. You're going to want to run up north and use the magic mush tree to Verdant Valley. So it's number 2, the second tab. And what you want to do is you want to use the mahogany birdhouse or whatever birdhouse that you have and use it on this brown space on the floor. Use your seeds on the birdhouse, and then the little message will pop up, and then you can go ahead and run to the next one. The next spot here is just a little bit northeast. So there's 2 spots at Verdant Valley that are very close to each other. Once again, use your birdhouse on this space. Use your seed on the birdhouse. I forgot to do that, so a message will pop up, and you want to go ahead right back into the magic mush tree, and you want to now click on the 4th option, the mushroom meadow tab. You're going to want to run up north, and you'll see another space there. Use your birdhouse on the space and use your seed on the birdhouse. Another message will pop up. And once you've done that, you want to run directly south. This will be a little bit of a trek. So the next one is all the way south. You'll see that it kind of changes color on the map. So what you want to do, once again, use your birdhouse on the space and then use your seed on the birdhouse. I'll show you guys on the map where I just went to. So I was at Verdant Valley. There was two here, two different birdhouse spaces. I was right here at Mushroom Meadow. There was a birdhouse spot here and a birdhouse spot there. So once you have all your birdhouses set on Fossil Island, you want to basically just wait an hour. You can teleport out, do some other stuff, and then once an hour has passed, you can come back onto Fossil Island, bring the exact same setup, and I'll now show you guys the next part, which is basically collecting the loot. So an hour has passed. You want to basically fill up your inventory, like I said, with your birdhouses, your seeds, your DIGSITE pendant, and your teleport out of there. You want to rub your DIGSITE pendant and once again go to Fossil Island. And I'll just be claiming the loot and show you guys how I do it. So I'll just zoom out just a little bit here. The first place, like I said, is always Verdant Valley. It's very, very simple to collect the loot. What you want to do is you want to right click your birdhouse after an hour and you want to empty out your birdhouse. And that should give you a nest, should give you your clockwork back. You basically just want to repeat the process, put your birdhouse down, put your seeds back down again, go to the next one, empty out your birdhouse. And that is pretty much it for this guide. It's very, very simple. I'll just show you guys how I do the last part here, but it's definitely one of my most favorite methods of gaining Hunter XP because it's very passive. Just to do one of these runs probably takes like a minute. You can already see from the last, or from this run, that it's very, very quick. You just want to empty out your bird nest. You know, very, very simple. Like I said, the hardest part about doing this is the prep work. But once you've done the prep work, it's pretty much just smooth sailing. Anyways, I'm going to end the guide just about here once I empty out the last one. But hopefully this guide has helped you out. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave it a like. That would really help me out quite a bit. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.